No intro today. Do we know why? Because our characters need no introduction, but I still will give them slight of an introduction. Now we are going to be taking a look at the new buffed characters. It's been so awesome to been doing this. Let's get over here to the screen here. Proton, he always just the GOAT, always puts this stuff in here, always from data download things. So we have temporary buffs for Super Saiyan Youth Gohan who turns Super Saiyan 2, Cell who transforms, and then of course the Year 5 fusions. Oh my god, this stuff Dokkan's doing is so much fun, and I really hope they start doing them leading up to a lot of celebrations, because this, I hope this isn't 10th anniversary exclusive. I hope they look and see how much people love this stuff and start doing this a little bit more, because it is so much fun. Now we're gonna go over what buffs they got as well as what their old kits are, and you know, see if the buffs are fair. And then we're gonna be running, well, I would like to say all 4 of them, but we're gonna be running all 3 of them. Now I've been playing Dokkan since the first year of the game. No joke, I started playing on the global right before STR Gogeta came out. Like, I was literally just browsing the app store, found the game, downloaded it, was having fun. I didn't watch videos on Dokkan for a super long time. I don't know why, but I played it since the first anniversary, a little bit before the first anniversary on global. I had never pulled the Cell. I've had plenty of times to coin him, but I've always thought it would be funnier to just do it until I pull him, and never pulled them, and I might have missed my chance. Who knows when this guy's coming back on a banner. So I don't actually have this guy, but we're taking a look at all 3 of them on the same team. Now, funny enough, you can actually run all 4 of them on the same team. They are all on Kamehameha and probably a few other categories, transformation boosts, so they could all be ran on the new Buhan team. They also be ran on Super Saiyan Gohan's team. But so the buffs we have here is Super Saiyan Gohan. So he gets in base form 500 attack, 600 defense, and becomes super effective against all types. This is what they're giving them. The last groups got, you know, much bigger stats as well as critical hits, guaranteed crits. So they just get super effective. Super Saiyan 2 just gets 200, 600, and then super effective. Cell, I'm going to skip. I don't really care about him. We're not going to look at him, but he gets 300, 600, super effective. He was getting really high attack numbers, so it makes sense why they lowered his a little bit. 200, 400 there, and super effective. Gogeta, base form, it seems to be the same for him and Vegeta, which is 400% to attack, 600 to defense, as well as super effective against all types. A slight nerf to Vegeta's compared to Gogeta's, but Gogeta gets 200% attack, whereas Vegeta gets just 100, 400 defense to both, super effective against all types. So the reason why Gogeta gets a little bit more, as we'll see in his kit, is most of his stuff is dealing crits, So Gohan's original kit, in case you don't know, decent category, he leads as well. So like when they're buffed, honestly, like you could get away with giving them leader. But his whole thing is he stacks defense, and a lot of the stats he gets all come via time. So at the start of each turn, attack and defense plus 20% up to 80%, as well as key. Guards all attacks, 50% chance to launch additional super if you have 58% or more, 50% chance to crit when there's an androids category enemy. Honestly, it's very light stuff, so this is gonna be a pretty big buff. So the buffs here he's saying are 500 defense, 600 super effective, but this here says just attack and defense plus 150%. So I'm wondering which one is more true. I'm more inclined to believe Proton than this, but I guess we'll see how strong they are. But this doesn't mention super effective against all types at all, which I know the new characters have, or the buffed characters have. Same activation, right? 58% or less with Android 16 on the team at any time, or 58% or less with an existing Androids category ally on the team starting from the 5th turn. We are going to be running Gammas in almost every single one of these stages, so we will have that up. Super Saiyan 2 Youth Gohan, obviously this is what it needs to be with a Super Saiyan Goku. Can't be that generous to him. We'll see if we even see this form. But big thing is he just has greatly raises, just does a lot of damage. He's a nuke type passive. So, boosted for a limited time, changes tech key spheres to AGL key spheres for 4 turns from the character's entry turn. Does he not have that? Oh my gosh, my mistake, guys. This is my mistake. The boosted for a limited time is separate from this. He gets attack and defense 150% no matter what. Boosted for a limited time is just added on. So we don't know what that is, but Proton shows us that is. That is my mistake. So change tech key spheres to AGL key spheres 4 turns. But basically all his stuff is nuking. He gets some stats, but his main thing is getting the 20% attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained. And like I said, he's got all these key sphere changing stuff. Extra abilities he gets with the Super Saiyan Goku, which is attack, as well as, you know, just a bunch of attack, launches additional super attack, stuff like that. He's on 1 jabillion categories, so if you're having trouble with any missions involving any of these categories, hey, you got a character that's gonna help you with them. He is great for that, and he always has been, honestly. Like look at these categories. Like, what the hell? Oh man. So Vegito, this is gonna be the exact same for these ones, so we're just gonna go over it one time. So he's boosted for a limited time, 140 stats, key form when attacking, launches additional attack that has a 70% chance to be a super as first or second attacker, additional super attack, and great chance of evading enemies' attack as a third attacker in the turn. 100% defense when attacking, so that's post super. He was already weak. This is one thing with these characters, they're horrible against AoEs because they do not get their dodge chance until they attack as a third attacker in a turn. So can't dodge before super, defense 100% as they super. So they are horrible against AoEs, always have been, always will be, honestly. But their transformation condition is very easy. Just from the 4th turn, they'll automatically do it. This is where they will be different though. So they both have just pure evasion right at the beginning. They both just evade all attacks for one turn. That's what UI Goku gets at the beginning of his. 150 stats. Key 5 launches an additional super attack. 30% chance of launching another additional super attack as a first, second attacker in a turn. So his is really good. Vegito has always been better than Gogeta just since the dawn of time. This is just so much better. So he has his chances to just do super attacks. So it's just, hey, launch additional super attack no matter what, 30% chance to do another one. Key 7, additional super attack and great chance of evading enemy's attack as a third attacker, so you get 7% in slot 3. They all have that. Additional key, 1 up to 5, attack and defense was 22% with each attack performed. They both have that. Launches an additional super attack when activating the active skill, or when key is 24. So the difference with him is that instead of launching additional supers, he has kind of the chance to launch additional supers. So he will launch 2 attacks, each of which has a 30% chance of becoming a super attack, and attack effectiveness all types. So this is why Gogeta needed a boost and Vegito did not get that. He got the extra 100% because he already has super effective against all types already built in. This is exactly the same as Vegito's. This is exactly the same as Vegito's. And then he also performs a crit when key is 24. So this is why they gave him the extra stats, because he already has crit and super effective already built in. He's the only one with that, so that's why he gets the boost. Vegito still probably stronger just because he can do so many more super attacks. So let's just get into it. We're running him on Beast Gohan's team. All 3 of these characters are on Beast Gohan's team. All 3 of them share a lot, honestly. Let me pull this back up. All right, so this is from one of my favorite websites, which actually a viewer recommended me to, which is DokkanTools.com. Since you add a lot of characters to teams, you're able to see possible teams, common leaders, all sorts of different things. Love this website. So these are all of the leaders that all 3 of these characters share here. I mean, like, it's really great. He's on so many things, new ones, old ones, a lot that you should have, which is pretty crazy. Even crazier is when you add Cell on here, you still have so many characters to choose from. So it's like they are on a lot of the same category. So if I had Cell, we'd probably just be running like Super Saiyan Gohans this whole time, but we don't. So we're running Beast for pretty much all of them, getting rid of him here. So pretty cool, pretty awesome. Let's get into the challenge, starting with Gogeta. And with that, I realized I have not explained the challenge yet because I didn't do an intro for this video because it's a very weird one. So the challenge is obviously no item run. This is part of all of it, but our main thing is we have to run all 3 of these characters on the team. They have to be incorporated in some way, and we're going through the 5 most difficult unique events in the game. We only get 1 continue, and I mean our goal is to beat them all, no items, you know. So it's pretty simple. There's a lot more restrictions running this many characters. Usually we do not run this many characters. That's just kind of how it goes. Now, really weird rotations, but here's the thing. Should probably be fine. Like, this is I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, they already have like 500k. This guy doesn't attack very hard, and I don't really have too many other things I could do for it, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. We're just gonna have to eat it. Like, these are literally just such horrible rotations. Like, there was not a like, what do? We just put kind of the super effective character. I mean, still taking it. I mean, like, it's pretty good. Now this fight is, these first 2 phases are actually easy peasy breezy stupid baby mode. Well, I'm not going to pretend that that's not true. So the 840k super attack is pretty much nothing when he has type advantage and everything like that. So just kind of is what it is. Not very hard. The only difficult, quote unquote, difficult part of this is the ceiling Which can be annoying if you have characters that want to build up, but I don't think it really matters that much. If Vegito had done his attacks, then Gammas would not have been able to attack at all. And Gammas, you do want to activate their standby, go into all their stuff pretty much as soon as possible, let's be honest. Second super, perfect. All right, next time we see them, we will be activating the standby, and we are mainly running him. He does boost, actually buff a lot of characters on the team, like with the support and everything. But the main reason he's here is for Gohan, so that we might have a chance to transform him, and it really is just a chance. All right, Beast Gohan. We love Beast Gohan in this house. Just crazy unit. So glad they made him the way they did. I should put Gohan first, I guess, just for a stack. But I honestly don't know how much it's going to matter. The final phase we're going up against is STR, so he's going to have like True Guard. So not only his regular guard, but also like the node that gives them the type advantage or whatever. Now, here's kind of something I decided to do that really helps with the balancing of between Gogeta and Vegito for this video. Now, my Gohan, I actually don't think he's rainbow. Like, wow, did that worldwide celebration like just screw me over, because somehow I don't even have Gohan rainbowed. Let's just double check here. I don't. He is at 90% though, 90%. No gold equip though. Yikes. I decided not to take a look at these just because that's because I probably only pulled these dupes recently, but I had no gold equip. I didn't want to take a look at these just because I didn't want to make changes that I knew would be better. Because you might notice here, my Vegito is rainbowed. And here's the thing, I have my Vegito built full crit, which I would argue is the correct way to build him, but obviously not when they're buffed. When he has guaranteed crits, it's obviously not the right way to do it. But here's the thing, all of that is wasted hidden potential. That is okay. That is fine with me. I mean, it's not completely wasted because they're not getting guaranteed crits. They're just getting super effective. But I mean, if a character has super effective like this, I probably would not give them crit. This is to offset the point that my Gogeta, oh wait, he's 90%. I pulled a lot of dupes of him very recently then, because I've had him at 50% for almost 4 years, so I must have pulled a bunch of him recently. You know what, forget everything I'm saying. This is going to be a lot more fair than I thought it was going to be. Now, who links up better? Ooh, Gogeta links up better. We'll keep Gogeta on this one then. I'm a big Vegito fanboy, but we'll keep Gogeta on this one. And I don't really mean that like fusion wise I prefer Vegito over Gogeta. I've never had the honest discussion with myself. Who do I like more, Gogeta or Vegito? They're just both kind of cool. Like, it's hard for me to say. Like, here's the thing. Vegito and Z, very cool. Very cool. Raw. Super. If I had to pick between their blue forms, it's blue Gogeta. Like, every day of the week. Like, I'm sorry. Blue Gogeta, he's so good in that movie. He's so cool. Compared to blue Vegito, who exists for like 2 seconds. Bum. He's a bum. We're hitting like 11 mil, dude, for their like base form. This is definitely pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna say that's not true with super effectiveness all types and everything. Definitely not gonna say that's not true. Now, like, blue Vegito, bum. Sorry, bum city, bum university. Okay, this guy, he don't do anything. He can't clutch up. We're gonna say blue Gogeta clutches up. Honestly, I mean, here's the thing. I prefer Super Vegito over Super Gogeta, but we can't deny that Gogeta's clutch up and Vegito's kind of lose. I mean, against Buhan, he supposedly, according to him, he did it on purpose. So we'll say, okay, sure, buddy. But I mean, I don't know. One succeeded and one didn't overall. Just saying. All right, so we're talking about just like general, hey, okay, you know, we're looking at how good are they in the story, whatever, how do they accomplish it or whatever, which isn't everything. Obviously, I guess that goes to Gogeta, but here's the thing. Out of being raw, out of being cool, I mean, Gogeta, like, as far as how the fusions look, like, animated, everything like that, Gogeta Blue is definitely just the coolest. It helps that he's in the best looking movie, Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball product ever. That helps him a lot. I'm not going to lie to you. That helps quite a bit. And with how much screen time he has, like Gogeta Blue, I mean, even just Gogeta and Broly, like that's the most screen time any fusion has, right? Well, I guess like how Super Vegito and Z is in there for quite a bit with all that filler, isn't he? Like there's quite a bit of filler at that point, isn't there? I don't know if I've actually gone through and in a while and watched Buu Saga raw, like the original dub or sub of Buu Saga. If I'm going back and watching Dragon Ball, it's through Kai. Like I'm either reading the manga or I'm doing it through Kai, and you know there's not a whole lot for Vegito, you know, in canon there. And oh god, there's not a lot for it in Dragon Ball Super, I thought, yeah. But also there's equally as little for freaking, if not the least amount for Super Gogeta and freaking Fusion Reborn. So it's not like I'm saying a whole lot here, I'm gonna be honest, but I don't know. It's so hard to choose between them. It's so hard to choose between them. And then I have no opinion on anything from Dragon Ball Heroes. Don't care. Don't want to care. Like, sorry. Dragon Ball Heroes L, what can I say? Let's keep these two. We got Gogeta and Gogeta. I don't see no reason why I wouldn't. Yeah, we got all of the blue Gogetas together. Like, I'm not gonna complain about that even a little bit. Question mark of the day. Obviously, he has guaranteed dodge, but like, there's so little attacks coming at him. Like, I think I could believe in physical Gogeta to dodge 2 attacks. It would be really awkward if I was wrong, but I'm not going to be. Now he gets a bunch of ki when he actually attacks, so he is at full ki, so we need to worry about it. Here we go. Please dodge. Perfect. And he's got the other dodge too. Oh god, you have to thank you, physical Gogeta. Not that I didn't believe in you, but thank you. So they probably have all links active. I didn't check, but there's no shot they don't have all links active. Like, if the two blue Dragon Ball Super Broly blue Gogetas don't have all links active, then Dokkan's got something wrong. Oh man. So I still love Blue Gogeta, and I've always loved him. He is so good. He gets a lot of downplay nowadays, and I don't really get it. Like, his big useful thing, which is, well, first of all, his healing is he heals an incredible amount. But you know, he's got dodge, he's got a good amount of dodge, and he also has his taunt. Like, the taunt cannot be underestimated. As with my main thing, all right, so here's what could happen with Gogeta, which is why I think he is so much worse than Vegito, is super into a normal, into a normal, into a normal. Like, he does nothing. We could have killed this turn and then gotten blue Vegito and his invincible turn on the next rotation. We could have gotten that, and now we're not, because this guy decided to do normal and the normal and the normal, which is just like bum behavior. And it is truly why he's worse. Because here's what Vegito would have done. He would have done his super. He would have had a guaranteed additional super. He would have a chance to do a super. And then at 24 ki, he would have had a guaranteed additional super. And then at that point, he still have the hit potential. That's 5 supers. Oh, man. Instead, we got this freaking bum. I'm going to let this guy get hit. And then I think I'm going to float Vegito off. Unfortunately, he's not going to get very much to do here. It's just kind of unlucky rotations. Just because, I mean, they just have a lot of links together, and I think it's worth keeping them together like that, honestly. Now, the coin shop came by. We do have Broly on there. We have, you know, all the 9th anniversary characters in the coin shop right now. I did not buy any of them. I have all of the 9th year anniversaries at 55%, aside from Broly, who I have at 69. I got one dupe for him. I decided not to buy because they're all going to be featured on the new anniversary banners, which is very, very soon. And I did not think it was worth coining them when I'm probably just going to end up pulling them. Even though I have a lot of coins, like I could have rainbowed one of them very easily, but whatever. Okay. So one thing to remember is active skill stuff will count towards super attacks performed, so we are going to activate this. Honestly, I'm probably going to keep stuff like this. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. So let's start off by activating this and watching it, of course. All right, pretty decent, pretty decent. And then what do you need to activate your active skill again? Like, it's only one enemy's HP is 50% or less. Oh, brother. Okay. So obviously didn't get that, believe it or not. I'm gonna grab all of these, and then we are going to launch the Gamma Bomb. Let's go. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, oh, all over there, huh? At least the SDR still count for his stuff. He needs, he loses the chances of blue. So 30 mil, pretty damn high. If he gets any additional super attacks, then maybe I'll call him good. All right, normal, additional super. Thank you, Gogeta. Thank you. Wow, was that so hard? Dang, dude, we killed if we killed if you got freaking additional. That's crazy. Oh, they're still taking some damage on that. Good thing you didn't super first. All right, we're fine. Oh, there's another AoE. When is that coming out? That's him, right? Yeah, that's him. Okay. Ooh, now AoE. Uh-oh, let's see how much damage you take from this one. Gambas. Ooh, a dodge. Juicy. What the heck? That is 5 dodge, because I got that guy at 55%. That is quite literally a 5 dodge. I was really interested to see how much he was going to take. He still has like damage reduction built in and stuff, so it's not like he would have died or anything, but I was interested in how much he'd take. Oh yeah, I'm going to get the sexy KO screen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're going to get the sexy one. Oh my god. Look at him. Not the character that's buffed, but still Blue Gogeta. I'm not going to lie to you, for whatever reason, it was hard fighting a Beast Gohan friend somehow. Almost every SDR character is freaking Universe Tree Goku, and then, you know, people are running this guy as the lead, a lot of them. So I had to like scroll down for a while before I found it. It was pretty funny. All right, pretty perfect, I guess. This will be fine. I don't really see any problem with this. So running pretty much the exact same team, which is pretty much what we're going to be getting most of the time in this video, just because, I mean, most of our team is already pre-decided. Literally, other than our leader and the 3 characters we're required to put on the team, we only have 2 other additional characters that we can swap around, which the Gammas are going to be on most of these, except for they really aren't useful, which is well, I guess you'll see, but we're running the Gammas a lot, so we gotta hopefully get Gohan's transformation one day. We'll see. And then at that point, then we just kind of have like what is pretty much like our free agent, you know, flex pick over there in the back. Which in the case this stage, it is Evo Vegeta. Very good character. I don't think I need to explain why I bring Evo Vegeta. He's the GOAT. Evoken blasting Beast Gohan with the 2 supers is definitely the ultimate decision in the world. Was he in... Was that only a 1.5 mil, or was that a 15 mil? I really want to hope it was a 15 mil, but also... Ooh! Ooh, Gohan! Ooh! This guy... Oh, do we gotta double check if this guy's buffed? Oh my god, dude. Okay, here's the thing, and I don't want to say it because I didn't want to bring my own previous opinions in it too much. It's a really SDR Gogeta. People kind of glaze that guy and always have a little bit more than I thought he deserved. So I don't, you know, I was like, here's the thing. He only does normals, and we just saw that happen in real time, so I'm not going to harp on it too much. Ooh, they're still taking a little. I mean, I knew they're going to take a little bit, but I was hoping they'd be okay with their damage reduction. Mostly they were okay. Evo Vegeta would be fine, but honestly, so is Gogeta. He's going to have very high defense with Natural Guard. I don't think I should be too worried about him. I will anyways. He's going to be better. Plus, it's not too bad an idea to float them off. One thing to remember, so I'm saying it out loud so that I make sure I remember this, is that Gogeta and Vegeta are not going to be able to dodge in the next phase, so don't be throwing them slot 1, expect them to dodge. This is probably the worst fight for them, I'm going to be honest, just because they can't dodge. Not that I'm too worried about it with their boosted stats, they should be fine. Honestly, on most of these fights, I'd probably say they're pretty much fine. It's really funny to think about, like for the year 5s is I could see running them against Kid Buu, Bulma, Gogeta. Honestly, any of those, I probably think the worst stages they'd be in is actually Evoken and Gogeta. Funny enough, considering that, you know, those are the 2 easier of the stages they're doing here, but. That's just how it goes, you know. You know, I really like that some characters are better for some fights other than others, which is why I really like to do the 5 most unique fights, the 5 most difficult unique fights, not just the 5 most difficult fights. If you're doing the 5 most difficult fights, it'd be like Gogeta, you know, Janemba would be on here. You know, God, dude, please Goku and Frieza fight, come out, please, I need you. You know, what like Super Buu, you know. A lot of these, yeah. Would Super be no? Super wouldn't be in the top 5. What would the top? What I have it written down. Let me pull up my sheet because I like to add to it when we have new fights come out. Probably one of the other, what you call it. But the point is, I want to be unique. Like Cell Max would probably be in the top 5 still. But here's the thing: you got Cell Max, you got Janemba, you got Gogeta. They're all the same fight. They are all one phase. Dude, do I even keep this guy on here? Like. I hate to be that guy, but he did fail us quite spectacularly, but I think I'll keep him on here just because he does get stronger with every appearance. And ooh, that was a lot of healing, buddy. Okay. All right. Showing up and showing out. I get it. Well, I was in the middle of saying something. Yeah, the point is, you know, if we're running like those 5 most difficult fights, you know, for global, right? Then it's like they're all the same. Gogeta, Janemba, Cell Max, they're all 1-stage fights that honestly just like hit really hard right away. It's kind of their gimmick. And Gogeta and Cell Max are even similar in the point that they both fall off as the fight goes on. You know, any character that's good in one of those fights is good in the other 3, pretty much. And I don't like that. I want to do unique, not only because it's more interesting in a video for me to do like a long stage, a stage that has dodge canceling, a stage that has weird gimmicks like Kid Buu, a stage that is literally only gimmicks like Bulma and like Gogeta, a really difficult one stage fight, is so that we can see them in a lot of different circumstances. And honestly, in my opinion, a better unit would be better in a larger variety of content. All right, so we have not seen Beast Gohan's taunt. Let's just activate this because we're gonna activate it. Let's be for real for 2 seconds. Okay, now we'll float him off. That's fine. Now we're gonna activate all of these here because I don't see any reason not to. So let's watch both of these here because, like I said, we have not seen them yet. Now, as Gohan just said, now I know it's in Japanese, so you probably guys don't understand it, but what he said was, you should like and subscribe to the video if you're this far. So if you're this far and you haven't liked and subscribed, don't do Gohan a disservice. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Now, like I was saying though, these boosts are so much fun. I'm so glad that they're doing these. Please, if you are there, Dokkan God, Omatsu, do more of these. Please do more of these. These are they're too fun. They are too fun. You know, when we have, you know, leading up to celebrations, it'd be really cool. Now, it's hard to do it Like, are they going to do this for the 11th anniversary? Probably not, even though we had a lot of fun with them. Part of the reason why they did it was because it was such a big thing, like the 10th anniversary. But I mean, on a smaller scale, we could do some of them. Like, you know, we have a lot of old characters. There's a lot of characters that could see some partial love that don't need full-on super easy A's or full, you know, characters that are these long passing. Here's the thing, they're like, I was very surprised to see Super Saiyan Gohan and Cell were a part of this, which does make me think that they're probably gonna do a lot of other. Well, I mean, it's like, well, well, we'll have to see what buffs they're doing for, like, I mean, are they doing buffs to the 6th years LRs? Like, the year 7s need them, but they're about to easy A, so I don't really care about that. But, like, are they gonna give buffs to Vegeta and MUI? Because they're, like, still, I would say both of them 100% are in the top 10 still. Just best characters in the game, even if they're closer to the bottom. I mean, I truly believe MUI has a perfect design that will never be aged out. So, you know, I got something to say about that, right? Like, MUI is going to, literally, the way they design MUI is going to be good forever. It's just a fact of life. Because he's got guaranteed dodge turn 1 that will always be useful. There's a 77% dodge that just continues to cascade to 100% dodge after only like 3 or something like that. Like, you know, it's that crazy. It is that crazy, you know, as well as guaranteed crits on 24 key. You know, when you activate his active skill, he has a revive that's so easy to get. Like, he will literally be useful forever. Even if you get to the point where you're running him off lead, he still has insanely high dodge chance. And if you start the turn below a certain amount of HP, then you revive. Like, it's crazy. He has to receive, like, literally just, oh, start the turn at 8% HP. Hey, well, guess what? MUI can revive if you really need to. Like, he will be, you just have, like, near guaranteed dodge. Guaranteed dodge turn 1 as well as near guaranteed dodge regularly. And a revive, then it's like, okay, yeah, you can just run him off lead when it comes to that time. You can. It's great. It's just he's that crazy. That's what that's what a lot of people are doing when the red zone came around. You know, it was just like when it first came around, you had such little characters you could run in there. It's like, yeah, run MUI, just throw him on there because like he's useful. You know, it's true. You know, hey, he could dodge. Throw him on team. We don't have any other characters that could take it. If they just throw him on team, we need someone. Please, God help us. Oh, please. Things are looking really good. I was not really worried about losing pretty much any of these. Here's where it's probably going to get the trickiest is Balma, just because most of the characters running aren't necessarily great against her gimmicks. Even that's not true though, because even at the worst point, even in their base form slot 3, they still get a guaranteed additional super, even when they transform as well. So no matter what, they'll honestly be useful in the Bulma fight, even if it's just for that. So I don't know. Truly the GOATs. Let's kind of hope Vegito gets a super attack in here, but honestly, this fight was so short, we didn't really get to see anything these boosted characters were able to do. We did see something pretty funny, though, which was Gohan get blasted, which just reminded me, I didn't want to say, I was very unimpressed with that guy's EZA when he came out. To be fair, I had him at 55% when his EZA did come out. These extra dupes I got for him, like, there must have been some banner I was getting plowed on that he was featured on. I just don't remember it. Same with STR Gogeta, because when his EZA came out, he was at 55%, just straight up. I swear, like, yeah, it was pretty bad. I was not having fun with that guy, so... but it was kind of funny to see still that boosted, buffed Super Saiyan Gohan was still taking, you know, 50, whatever it was, like close to 50k on normal. So not great. You talk about it was you know, bad design, just bad design, straight up, just bad design. I love you, Vegito. Let us go on to Kid Buu. Okay, so now I know like this game is actually trolling me because I run the auto leader for this team. They tried to give me physical Altan. Like, okay, now I know you're just trolling me. Like, we can drop the pretenses. You're trolling me. This is not funny. I hate you guys. Now, Very interesting team for this, and I would not run pretty much any of these characters that we're running here for the for honestly, I don't know, it's a little tough. So the additional super on Vegito, like the 12 key for Vegito and Gogeta, both pre-transformed and transformed, is a unarmed super, so will get blocked for both of them, which is incredibly unfortunate, especially for Vegito because he does so many attacks. For Gogeta, it'll be fine because we won't see a 12 key from him because they'll be normals. For Gohan here, his are, I think his first one here is other, and then his second one is just straight up a beam super. Only if we manage to transform him, which is not going to happen because we're not. Are we running gammas? No, we're running gammas on this one. Yeah, we're running gammas, so I mean maybe we could, but the only unarmed super he has is his 12 key when he's transformed, so not something we will have to worry about really, let's be honest. Gammas are fine. I'm pretty sure they have like weapon and other and all that baloney. Like they don't have anything that's blocked. Beast Gohan though does, his 18 key is a unarmed super. His unit super attack though is not, so I think Orange Piccolo is horrible. Like an option where if you're running him in this team, you're trolling. So we're not running him. we are not running him. No. One standout option though, honestly, yeah, I would say the best option to run against this stage, 100% in my mind, is definitely Evo Ken. He fodderizes this stage. If you get to the chance to use his active skill in the second phase, he just completely, he rips little Kid Buu apart. Like it's not even funny. Like he literally just like melts his health bar. Like he could one turn him just with the active skill. Not in the active skill though. I mean he still does like plenty of damage. It's crazy. I mean it makes sense. Who would have guessed the character with big attack stats, who does tons of additionals, all of them unblocked, and what do you know? He's got type advantage. I mean, wowie zowie, guys. You know, we really figured out in this one, really Sherlock Holmes our way into understanding Evo Ken's good against a int boss with very little defenses and honestly not even that much health. Like, well, YouTuber discovery of the century, bro. Oh, we're really getting into some deep stuff on the Blue Jing channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure. Well, like, I'm trying to think about Super Saiyan Gohan. I think we'll keep him on rotation for the next one and then start floating him off because he's gonna stop being useful. I mean, we could argue how useful he is right now, but the one big advantage he has, of course, is that his stuff isn't getting blocked. But also, I don't like he's not gonna do any damage. He's not gonna do anything. He is definitely the biggest dud of all of these. I really wish I had Cell. I really do. For once, I wish I had Cell. He's always kind of annoying, but like he'd be better than this Gohan right now. He was probably better than Gohan on release. It was just teams was his problem. But I mean, like he would have been fine. Imagine he didn't dodge that. I would be fucking pissed. I thought it happened because I thought it happened sooner, dude. I was about to start kicking and crying, dude. Oh man. Let's grab these for him. Let's grab these for him. He's gonna get AGL orbs here, but so he's gonna get a chance to do additional supers off of here, the gammas. So with int key spheres, oh perfect, super attack right here. This is the best possible spot it could have been, especially with an extra attack towards Beast Gohan before he does this. Yeah, perfect before anyone attacks. 58, what a number. Because you don't know, that is literally the Gohan number. It could be read in Japanese as Gohan. It's pretty funny. 58 is his number. 59 is Goku's number. I imagine if you're playing Dokkan, you know that, just because they love to be so silly when it comes to Goku and Gohan numbers, especially. Like, they'll throw 58s and 59s in their passives all the time. And yeah, well, in case you didn't know, that's why. It's because it could also be read like as their name. So the gammas, they get additional supers guaranteed up to 2 per ink key sphere obtained. So with just 2, they get 2 additional supers guaranteed. With STR or AGL key spheres, it becomes a chance. Oh no, they do. They do have unarmed super for their additional super. That's okay. They don't in their other transformations. That's really what I was thinking about, was when they're in standby and when it's just Gamma 1. when it becomes when that's the case, I'm pretty sure they lose those, but I forgot that they have those right away too. All right, so we got guaranteed dodge here. So we'll keep them up front. We'll float Beast off. We don't really need to worry about it too much. So, I mean, hey, believe it or not, I'll go for the guaranteed dodge character in front. 4 orbs for Evo Ken. Lovely. We love to see it. Oh man, this is good. This will hopefully be a really good turn for him. You know, some more of those God links up for both him and Vegito, right? Vegito gets some God links up, I'm sure. I didn't check, but if I had to guess, I'm gonna assume they have some God links up, at least like some Super Saiyan links and stuff like that. So here's where the problem comes in. We have Vegito popping the fuck off, but nullified. Yeah. Oh man, dude. He would have been so cool. And he's got. Here's the thing. Probably, I bet all those were crits too. Like I said, I got my Vegito full crit, and at least if they weren't, they were super effective against all types. Got 13 mil. Pretty nice. He got 4 orbs, so we're seeing some additional supers, assuming he doesn't throw. I guess if they don't throw, it is 2 of them. All right, there we go. One thing as well, like I said, is Gammas are honestly pretty good on this fight because they boost to what, superheroes, which most of the team is. Actually, literally all the team is except for Gohan. Gohan is the only one that does not get boosted. You know what I'd like to see? Because the only reason I mention this is because Gammas also does it to, oh gosh, what's the word for it? It's when you have the more than one character on one card. Oh god, what's the word for it? What do they call it in freaking Dokkan? Oh no, you know what I'm talking about though. The characters that are grouped. Ay caramba. Is having a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Maybe it starts Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Maybe it's Super Saiyan Gohan. Like he is whatever, but when he transforms, instead of just being Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, he is like literally, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan plus Goku. That way he would be would have the additional there. All right, yeah, we're not gonna float off Gohan, and here's the reason why. I don't feel like this guy is going to be tanking normals like that. Like, I don't think he's got that dog in him, and I don't really want to put him in front of a bunch of attacks. So I'm not going to. That's pretty much it. Is I don't think you can take, you know, I want to be careful with how many normals I put in front of this guy because it's not that great. Plus, you know, the less attacks, the less chance there's going to be a super right there. And like, you know, if there's a, you know, oh, if he gets supered, he's definitely dead. So, oh, my normal merchant. I actually want. So when he transforms Super Saiyan, got Super Saiyan. Oh no. Okay, so for the transform state, Gogeta here of these 3 is the only one who does not have, who has a other super attack as their 12 key. So if he decided not to be a normal merchant, we can actually see some damage from him, but instead he decided to be a normal merchant and do nothing. So not a big fan of Gogeta, not a big fan of Gohan for sure. Gohan's over here throwing. Also, realizing that he's only hitting 11 mil right now makes me realize that that was a 1.5 mil I saw earlier and not a 15 mil. So, ooh, these buffs, hey, I hate to say it, guys, these buffs did not save Gohan. They did not save Gohan. Was that no super or did I miss it? I might have just missed it. Oh my gosh, we get to end on this. That's awesome. Well, just in case you don't end on it, let me do this. They're supporting and doing all that anyways, right? They continue to support when they're in standby, right? If not, I'll go back. No, yeah, they do. So, yeah, they do. All right. So you get Super Saiyan off of them. That wasn't as great as I thought it was, but let us see his active skill. This is probably gonna do a good amount of damage, right? Like he's buffed and everything. I'm thinking this is gonna be nice. Are you kidding me? Dude, if that was a crit, he killed. He literally has a... I'm resetting. He could get a crit. I know he can. Why is this guy being such a bum right now? Sigh. Dude, I was so ready to throw up that freaking thing. Dang it, man. Vegito wanted to be... I just want Vegito to be cool for 1 second, guys. Vegito never gets to be cool. It's not fair. Now, I guess technically if we get super, there's a chance we could die. I mean, he's got type advantage, but this guy's taking a lot of attacks. Fuck, dude, are you kidding me? Vegito, if your ass crit, we would not be in this situation right now, man. Oh, I'm pissed. I hate Vegito. Vegito is my least favorite unit in the game. I could have done more resets too, because I know like literally like what slot you put, you know, like that could all change something, but I was just like, whatever, dude, it'll be fine. Oh no, the one attack right in the beginning. Who would have guessed? A super. Cool. Glad, happy. All right, here we are back at the Kid Buu fight, which unfortunately we do have to do again. Thanks a lot, you freaking bum. The bum I'm talking about is Tech Vegito. Now, if you've been watching this far and you're having fun with me and want to do a little bit more to join the community we have over here at the Blue Jink channel, make sure to join the Discord down below. Ton of fun. We share a lot of stuff. We play games. There's a lot of fun to be had, so make sure to join down there. Either way, I'm going to be skipping until I get to Int Buu, because do we care about the STR Buu face? No. All right, I'm back here for the second. What am I supposed to do here? So we got pretty bad rotation. All right, so do they have any base? No, they have 0 base damage reduction, but they have higher defense. They're not type disadvantage, so I think I have to throw them up front here, but that is a decent amount of attacks coming in. Yeah, dude, these attacks are perfectly spread out to be as annoying as possible. We are kind of screwed though, because it's like yeah, dude, how much damage did you take on these normals? 503k. All right, so we did lose against Kid Buu overall. Incredibly disappointing. I really should have reset those rotations again to get that crit, man, because we would not be put in that situation if that was the case. Oh, so disappointing. They could have went all the way. One thing I want to mention about the team though is that so Vegito was on 170%, but the other two were on a 200% under Beast Gohan's team there, which is great. They could have all been under 200% if I was running Super Saiyan Gohan, the Worldwide Celebration one. And I'd rather blow myself up with a grenade than run 2 of him, because, you know, talk about a liability when he's in base, when you just have one of them on his team. Imagine one of them was locked there because the other one was actually being a good unit. So couldn't do that. Unfortunately, lost against Kid Buu. Really unlucky rotations there at the end. That's such a disappointing way to end the video. Which is why we won't. Let's give them a chance to perform against the hardest stage, Gogeta. Yeah, that's right. I figure it's a fun way to end the video. Who cares that much? It's not like we're bringing a new character in here to slander or be like, oh, they're really good. You know, we're using an old character. Why not, you know, use an old character, have some fun with them. So probably just gonna put the Gammas in the back there, keep Beast up here up front. I'll do that. Those 2 orbs can go to the Gammas and they'll be just fine. Honestly, his orbs don't even really matter because he's going to get a bunch of ki, not only from Gohan, but from his own passive. So we should be fine on this. Beast is obviously fine. Slot 1, you can hold it down. The Gammas will get their damage reduction because they do have the 2 orbs. So they will get the guaranteed 2 super attacks. So they'll get their 3 super attacks, which gives them the 3% damage reduction. 3% damage reduction. Plus, you know, obviously they build up their defense via super attack. Plus, they also have natural guard. They'll be 100% fine against normals. I'm thinking they live the super. I mean, like, 30% damage reduction post super with all the extra defense they get, plus natural guard. It's hard to say that, you know, it's hard to be like, oh yeah, they're done for. I think they could live a super. I'm being honest. We'll see how much damage the actual normals do, because the normals get buffed up by the super, so that part could be risky of like barely living the super and then taking the normals for too much. So all these get blocked, but their damage reduction is now active. Oh man, well, I guess we're gonna see how true that is. How much do they take from the super? Pull them out and be the goats. Be the goats I know you can be. Please be the goats I know you can be. Oh, they were not okay with the super. No. Let's run it one more time. Considering how perfect things were for them there, it's a little disappointing that they still died from that. But that is turn 1. Like, we go to turn 2, they're not getting killed by that. So that is nice to see. But we are in the exact same situation here again. Now, do you have that dog in you? we're now looking at does Vegito have that dog in him? He's got no dodge chance, dude. Oh man, did we just? This is literally just gonna be a repeat of what just happened 20 seconds ago. Dude. Alright, let's hope the super hits Beast Gohan, or maybe he does the lucky no super. I don't want to sit here all day. It's really funny. This is literally the exact same rotation we just hit. Like, literally the exact same one. Literally switch it with Tech Vegito instead, who is the exact same unit as freaking SDR Vegeta in every single way. Like, even their boost, their passives are identical. Like, what are the chances of that, dude? It's too funny, too funny. I mean, I guess, like, you're running a lot of these characters that can't take any hits. Like it's true. I could have switched the Gammas out for, like, MUI, which would have been the smarter decision. Okay, this is quite literally a repeat. Like, am I in a time loop? What's going on? We already saw what happens. They die. Slightly different? No. Hey, who would have guessed? Damn you, Tech Gogeta, let me have fun. One more, and then we're ending it. If we just gotta say it's Raps, it's GG, then we just gotta say it's Raps, it's GG. All right, so we got Guaranteed Dodge MUI here, slot 1, he's fine. Then we got not Guaranteed Dodge, doing nothing. AGL Gohan, who dies to the normal. And then we got Vegito, who's going to dodge and be the GOAT. Let's see what happens here. Don't super. Okay, good. We need him to... We don't need that big attack race he does. So we want Super Saiyan Gohan here to take a normal before super. Please. There's one normal, just one little itty bitty normal to hit this guy and not deal too much damage. He's still gonna take damage though. Like I hope you're ready for this guy to get bumped right across the forehead. Bink. Oh, never mind. Okay, here it is. Here's the bonk. The bonk is coming. I'm so curious. Please don't super. I want to see how much she takes on normal. Please don't super. Please don't super. Okay, this guy is. Wait a second. Hold up. This writing is fire. That's double digits, ladies and gentlemen. Yippee! Yay! All right, this is what I like to see. Dink. Yeah. Okay. Nice. It was a good attempt, Vegito. It was a good attempt. All right, good dodge. Double digits. Wow. Okay. Sick. They were boosted quite well. We got the double Beast Gohan rotation, a classic maneuver. You love to see it. I mean, they could take normals. Throw him up there. Put this Beast Gohan here. I think we're gonna do this. And you might be like, why would you do that? Least amount of attacks generally will also keep him on rotation. So he's gonna transform. He's gonna have his guaranteed turn, and then guess who was just floated off and have his guaranteed turn if we get that. His guaranteed dodge turn, and also keep them linked up together. That's right. Vegito and Gogeta together, the power couple. Boom, combined together to be the perfect rotation. That's our goal. I mean, they are a very good rotation together for one turn when they have the guaranteed dodge. You lose that guaranteed dodge, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, it's Raps, buddy. GG. Nice to know ya. But I mean, hey, it's still something. All right, there's the super. Boom. I mean, are we pretending like the GOAT ain't tanking this? Are we gonna pretend like the GOAT ain't tanking this? Yeah, 309k. What a GOAT. That was a little bit more than I thought it was gonna take. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, but I mean, it is what it is. It is post super too, though. Come on, buddy. Lock in, buddy. Okay. We have the revive up, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put it on UI. We're gonna float off Gohan because this bum has had enough time in the spotlight. We don't need him here anymore. Vegeta, perfectly fine. Even if he didn't have the guard, I'd still probably throw him up there. He's got natural guard plus all that damage reduction. He's more than likely fine. As long as he doesn't get super right away, he's fine. Now post super with even a little bit of damage reduction, he is fine. He is. We want to talk about a character that has just aged so gracefully is this Vegeta. Like I don't know. He was. It's so hard. Him and MUI are so close together, which is just so weird to say, because considering how different their kits are and everything. Like they're two very, very different characters. Generally, I wouldn't have like two characters so close to each other, but I mean, the things that they do similarly, they both do incredibly well, so that's part of it. But I mean, even then, still, I feel like they're so useful in different situations. But I feel like when it comes to ranking them, I feel like they're just so close to each other. Maybe it's just because they're incredibly, unbelievably, like, as far as adding a character to a team when they're part of the leader skill, those two are just the most solid characters you could add to any team, because they just mesh well with like every other character. They don't need to be on 200%. They could perform quite well on a 170. What they do just like timeless. I don't know. They're just crazy with it. Here's the thing though. I mean, if any of them are gonna age out, it's gonna be Vegeta. Vegeta will eventually somehow just not have enough defense, not have enough damage reduction, not have enough something. He's gonna age out one day. It feels crazy to say, but just better characters are gonna release, and I mean it's already happening, right? But for MUI, I already mentioned in this video, is this guy aging out? Is his kit built to be able to be aged out? I don't think so. All right, let's hope we get supers from this guy. Additional supers. He could really pop off and perform if he really wants to here. Just because he has his don't get nullified here, but instead he's going to be the additional merchant we always knew he was. Wow, truly embarrassed. Whenever it's time for Gogeta to like be like, all right, Gogeta, whip that cock out, show him your girth, show him that length. He's got cock shame, bro. You hate to see it. You do truly hate to see it. Like, man, he did. Just so disappointing. Let's do this. Not that I don't believe in these guys, but now I don't really have to worry about the revive very much, and I can just keep these guys doing what they do. I would say with great certainty in my mind that we are pretty close to winning this, if not just won this. I guess I shouldn't say for sure, just because something could always happen, but well, actually, honestly, next turn is going to be the 3 buffed characters. Depending on how the attacks look, we could be kind of screwed here, honestly. If we don't kill this turn, then there's a good chance we do lose on the next turn. But also, there's just a good chance we kill here. Vegeta does a lot of damage. I should have done his active skill, but I'm okay not doing. I didn't do MUI's because his gets blocked. His is an unarmed super. His active skill is an unarmed super, but some reason, but that one isn't. I don't know, dude. The Dokkan terms for their things are so silly, because it's like he just flies in with a punch and then punches some more and then does a Kamehameha, but that one counts as an unarmed. I don't know. Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't make the rules. I just abide by them. All right, pretty much nothing. Yeah, Beast Gohan. Let's see what you can do here. I think we're screwed. Depending, unless like if there's any attacks pre super from our characters, I do think we just lose. But if we get a chance, oh no, do you know what we have? Oh yeah, dude. Here's the thing, Vegeta didn't perform last time. He's not killing here, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But do you know who is gonna perform this time? Who's going to be the GOAT that does it, who wins for us? Yeah, you already know his name. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun. I love when they buff these characters. If you like the video, make sure you like the video. Remember to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. We got more challenges incoming and more fun to be had. I'll see you guys, yeah, what I said earlier. Bye-bye.